Fade in on Harbor Vale, a sleepy town in coastal Maine. Its residents continually harrowed by an unyielding mist that intrudes from the Atlantic. And, much like the town, veiled by this persistent precipitation, its residents veil secrets of their own.
Secrets of an ancestral curse and the desire to embrace it.
Secrets of justice, distributed in the shadows.
Secrets of newfound duty and a life left behind.
Secrets of bestial instinct, clawing its way to the surface.
And as we cast our eyes towards these silent secrets, we shall delve even deeper into what truly transpires down by the bay. Hello and welcome to These Silent Secrets. My name is Zach and I'll be your MC. This week, a new day comes with some unexpected surprises. As per usual, a big thank you to Nicole Tuttle-Robb for scoring this episode. With nothing else standing in our way, let us dive into this week's episode of These Silent Secrets Down by the Bay. Hey everybody, how we doing?
Great.
We're good. Woo.
Yeah, Freddie, we got your face in the call finally.
We did, only barely. It really fought to not be visible, but here I am.
Yeah, no, that's a good tale to tell, but hopefully you'll be seeing it on our TikTok here in a little bit, because a very good
man, I'm so glad that got caught.
That we've got a recording of our Zoom call, so check out TikTok at These Silent Secrets. Nicole's going to set you up with just a pure utter serendipity. Awesome. So as we start this up, I just like kind of doing like a quick like catch up like good news train. So anyone that's got some good news going? What's going on, everybody?
I got cast in a musical.
You got cast in a musical. What musical? Who are you playing?
It's called The World According to Snoopy. It's kind of like a sequel to Your Good Man Charlie Brown. And I'm playing Peppermint Patty.
Which is,
nice.
I think, very fitting.
Yeah.
That's it.
Correct.
I'm trying to decide how to take that, because Peppermint Patty's a bit of a bitch.
Okay, frankly, all of those kids are horrible, except for Linus, maybe.
No, you're right. Lucy's actually
they're all,
quite horrible.
And Marcy, because Marcy's also great. However, like Peppermint Patty's kind of got that sass that you got. Can you give us your best, like, hey, Chuck?
No. Come see the show instead.
No freebies here.
Buy a ticket, damn it.
I guess fun news that it's fun for Mariah and Nicole. I just blasted through all of the Frisian Chronicles Argsound yet again. What a good time, y'all. I forgot just like how good it all was. For the uninitiated, Marcus and Freddie, these two wonders started an audio drama at this point, almost 2 years ago now?
Like 2 weeks after the shutdown.
Yeah, like right after the shutdown, that it was a book that Nicole was writing, and then they decided to make it an audio drama that Nicole writes, and then Mariah does like the editing for, and they sort of storyboard and stuff together, and it's very good. I play probably the best character. His name is Greg.
His name is Gregor.
Yeah, Greg. That's what I said.
Greg for short.
My character's name is Gregor. I call him Greg because it's better, and it makes Nicole very upset.
This is not a 2-syllable household.
No, he's Greg. But no, it was very good. I'm very excited for season 2, which comes out next month.
April.
End of April.
Which is next month.
Oh my god, wait.
Oh.
Ew.
We have some planning to do.
Y'all got some work to get done. I don't. Aside from that, I don't have any good news. I saw Charles Barkley last weekend.
What's he up to? What's he doing?
Yeah, no.
What's up, Chuck?
The NBA All-Star Game was in Cleveland. I was working at the radio station, and Charles Barkley was around. It was pretty cool. Anything else cool to talk about in our lives before we dive into this episode? And I say a lot of things.
Say those things.
Just go ahead and get this thing said.
Let's dive into this bad boy.
Say the things.
The first bell of Monday morning rings, followed up quickly with a visit from the town sheriff. The day continued after a tense convo between Avery, Kanan, and Jason, with Isla messing with Xavier's head and making a new friend in Bridget. Tucker visits Avery in her office, and Kanan had a lunch date with Alexandria. After school, things get a little heated at volleyball practice and got even worse with Kanan being confronted by their aunt on the way out. Avery's guest spot on Isla's show didn't go quite as planned, and Isla managed to convince the town to go out and look for Austin. Jason did some research on Kanan's aunt, finding a lot of info on her grisly past. Our day comes to a close, and that is where we pick up. So it is Monday evening. I'm trying to think of wherever. Jason, you're at your house, I believe. Kanan, I don't think we ever figured out where you landed. I think you were heading home. Avery, you went for a lasagna date with your mom, and then Isla, you and your boy went back for one last boink before he went back to the sea.
So romantic.
So that is where we all are. I don't know, what a sentence, right?
What a way to word that.
But that is where we all are at. So are there any last things you would like to do this evening before settling on in for a nice night of sleep?
And a boink.
Well, at this point, you're post-coital.
Okay.
So
sorry.
Post-boink.
I mean, round two. It might happen. I don't know.
Okay, if round two happens, round two happens. We won't do sex moves for round two. But yeah, other than that, is there anything that people are looking to do?
You said that I was kind of out of game here. I completely forgot that I was going on a lasagna date with my mom.
Yeah, you came home in a huff, and your mom came. Yeah, no, it was literally a Garfield thing because it was a Monday.
The Garfield that's right.
Man.
And so her mom was like, "Do we need to get you some lasagna?" And you're like, "I mean, I wouldn't be mad about that." And so you guys went and got some lasagna.
That's great.
Fantastic. So I guess, Isla. So yeah, Julian, after kind of not fully redressing, but like at least covering his junk for now, says, I mean, look, he's about to jump into the ocean where he's about to grow a tail. He doesn't need to get completely dressed. He's about to drop out of your sketchy room into the ocean. So, no one's going to see his junk after that, but he's being modest now. But he turns to you, says, This has been it's been good visiting you.
Hope it won't be too long before you come back.
That's the goal. Hopefully your dad starts improving, and then things might be a little easier, I think.
Hopefully it won't be too long until I come back.
That as well. That would also be. That would be, I guess, in the scale of things, it'd be preferred. Yeah.
You're gonna keep looking after them, right?
Of course, I promised you.
Just wanted to make sure.
What did you think I was going to say? No, I've got to go herd some trout for the next 2 weeks. So.
No, it just promises here on the land on surface mean something different.
What does that mean?
They're easily forgotten, broken.
That's sad.
Yeah, you're telling me.
All right, well, I meant what I said. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And he takes your face in his hands, and he gives you one last kiss.
I have butterflies.
I'll see you later, Gup. And he just kind of does the tip back and drops through the hole and sploosh. And he sort of dips his head back up and gives you one last wave goodbye, and sort of a lingering look. Before he disappears below the ocean. The water has kind of started to clear up after the red tide. I mean, it's been, at this point, a good day and a half. No, sorry. It's been a few days. It's been like 3 days. And it's just
a good amount of time.
Because you saw that on your way home from the party. Yeah, it's been like 3 days. Shit. So even worse. But yeah, the water has gotten a bit clearer, and Julian disappears beneath the lapping waves, and you are alone.
Gonna sadly saunter back to the cot and just pull the blanket over me and put it up to my nose because it smells like him. Mm-hmm. And I'll go back to sleep.
Fantastic. So you all hit the hay. You get a night of somewhat restful sleep. Kanan, you're probably tossing and turning for a while. You kind of had a stressful day. But the light of the Tuesday morning sun creeps through your windows, and you awake for another day. Is there anything people are looking to do before school?
Is my dad back right now?
You come downstairs. You do not see your dad. You see a note from your mom, who has assumedly popped off into town for a little bit to pick up some stuff or whatever. It says, "Be back later. Your dad should be home this evening. Love you. See you later."
Cool. I just kind of read the note, and I put it right back down, and I just like take a deep breath in and shove stuff in my book bag to head to school.
Awesome. Yeah, you get your stuff together, you grab like a waffle or some shit, and head out the door.
Yeah, it's very like anime girl, like waffle in mouth as I go out the door. Yeah,
fantastic. Avery, anything?
I think I stopped by Grandma's room on my way to school.
Okay.
And I'll knock on the door.
Awesome.
I knock. I don't go in there. I don't know what she does in there.
That's fair. Yes.
Hey,
who is it?
Grandma, do you not know what I sound like?
You're supposed to play along, dear.
It's me, Avery.
Avery who?
Oh my God. I'm coming in. And I open the door.
You open the door. Your grandmother's just sort of like sitting on like a chaise lounge.
Of course she is.
That's like against a window, like reading a book.
Does she have one of those robes with like fur around the...
Oh yeah, definitely. Around like the sleeves and stuff. Yeah, definitely.
Oh man. Hey, yeah. I just wanted to check in. I know you said that places in this house there might be some, histories, some more information about like our family and our relationships here in town. I guess I was just wondering if you know where I should start.
Well, I mean, we've got a dusty old attic and we have a dusty old basement. So either of those could probably yield some information.
Why is everything in this house dusty and old?
It's an old house. It's been here for nigh on 300 years.
But why does that mean it's ultimately like dusty? Like
do you see a house? Do you see a maid around here?
No, I mean like
these old bones can't dust. Please.
Okay, but you can rollerblade at cousin Marty's birthday party.
Look, just because I have a need for speed, it doesn't mean that these wrists are ready. I have braces on my wrists for that. I'm prepared.
Right.
There is no safety preparations for dusting, dear.
Nor should there be.
Precisely. And that is exactly why I will never hold a feather duster in my life.
Okay. I'm just gonna go.
Have a good day, dear. She seems to have like a Cosmo or something. Like it's like 7 in the morning.
Early bird
I like
gets the
make a. Oh my gosh. I make a mental note that I need to like talk to Grandma about her drinking habits.
About her day
drinking.
Talk to Grandma about her day drinking.
But yeah, no, I think if I have a little bit of time, I would probably take a quick look in one of those two. Let's see. It's daytime, so I would go to the basement because I'm not going to go to a basement at night.
So you go to the basement. There's a lot of shit down here. There's like some old armoires. It's an armoire, right? Like a big sort of clothes stuff. Yeah, there's some like like an old that are like covered in sheets. Some old boxes. Some like wooden like crates of things. Yeah, you kind of poke around. You find some old stuff. You find like an old like the framed like the family tree sort of thing. It has like some small like almost like hand drawn portraits that. Lan ends like the with your grandmother's mother.
Okay.
So going up 3 generations from you, and that's sort of where this one cuts off. It's old. Like the frame itself is kind of dry rotted and is definitely not been preserved well.
I want that. I'm gonna take that with me. Like cool. I'm gonna make like I'm gonna clear out a box and put stuff in the box that I'm gonna take upstairs to look through later.
Awesome. Yeah, you find a few things like that you find some info like it's like old like birth certificates and stuff for our family members who are at this point long past that have just been kind of consolidated into one small spot. I'm
looking
kind of
like specifically for like if there's any sort of like journals of any of the family members that I would know by just doing math that had the Raven abilities.
Awesome. Well, yeah, it's easy enough with that family tree sort of to plot who it would be because you just literally have to skip up a step.
Yeah.
So you're able to sort of figure out who it would be. You're not finding any specifically like journals down here. If you were to check the attic, maybe.
Yeah, this is like pre-search. Like, I'm just kind of like looking to see if I see anything that might be important and throwing it in a box.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, as you're going, you don't find any journals, but you, like I said, you find some little things, something that it's information that like I don't know if you fully know. Like, I don't know how much sort of research Avery's done in the past, but it's very sort of base level stuff that you find. I guess the biggest thing you infer is that the most recent family member before your grandmother to have the curse would be her grandmother, Dorothea Sullivan.
Cool. Yeah, I just gather a couple things that I think are important, throw them in that box, and then I'll drop it off in my room on my way to school.
Fantastic. All right, so you drop those off, you head out on your way. Kanan, anything that you are doing?
I feel like today Kanan wakes up and legitimately kind of contemplates skipping school, but it's like a passing thought because they were just so frustrated with yesterday, but then they just eventually get out of bed maybe 5 or 10 minutes later, not super duper long, gather all their things and decide to go, but they're just kind of already stressed out about the day.
As you walk downstairs, your mother's sitting there like looking at her watch, and I'm just kidding, your mom doesn't wear a watch. Who am I talking to? Looks like a clock on the wall. Like, what are you doing here so late?
I didn't sleep well last night, and yesterday was a day, and I'm a little off today. It's no big deal.
You need to talk about it?
Well, I kind of blew up at somebody at volleyball yesterday, and that's not me. You know me. I don't like to let my anger get the best of me, but it kind of did yesterday, and I just feel bad about it,
No, that makes sense. Yeah, it's not nice to blow up at people, Like, like if someone pisses you off and you go off somewhere and, like, you blow up afterwards, like, that's understandable. Like, but...
And I kind of did that a little bit, but then I was worried, like, what if someone heard me and then people at school just think I'm even more weird, and
Hey, being weird's a gift. Don't ever be ashamed of being weird, okay?
I know, but what I mean.
I was weird in school. I was the kid who wore Jenko jeans and rode a unicycle, okay? I know about being weird.
You rode a unicycle?
Yeah, it's a different time, but...
that's awesome. Do you still have it?
Somewhere, probably. Why, you want to learn how to ride a unicycle?
Yeah.
I
mean, not in public, because I don't want the other kids to see me, but that just sounds fun.
What was the whole point of the story I was telling you?
Okay, I know. But I mean, mostly it would be cool to, like, do something with my mom. I didn't know that about you. It's a nice fact. I think it'd be cool if you imparted a talent upon me. I'd like that, and spending time with you and stuff.
I'd like spending some time with you too, kid. Okay, go to school.
Okay, bye. Love you, Mom.
All right, love you too. Isla, you wake up to something you're not used to, which is a lot of noise outside, aside from the lapping of waves. What sounds like machinery, what sounds like voices, and as you get up and you sort of like, pull aside like a curtain on a window to examine some of the buildings farther down the pier that your crab shack is located on are being torn down.
What? Okay. Shoot.
Their process has not seemed to head this way yet. However, if they're starting to clear some buildings on this pier, there's a possibility that your days in the Good Lobster Shack could be numbered.
Ooh.
And that is the sad sight that you wake up to.
Could I gaze and see if it's actually going to come down here?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll with dark.
First roll of the night.
First roll of the night.
Rolling.
Not a fail.
Gonna be a fail.
It's a 7. So close.
A 7.
To failing.
Very, very close. So that's a partial success. So your scales sort of send down. Your vision sort of settles back, almost kind of like when you watch Julian drop back through the hole into the sea. Your sort of consciousness does the same thing, and sploosh hits the ocean floor, and you start to see those roiling schools of fish go around. And you see your pier. You see your is it a crab or a lobster shack? I think we've said both.
It can be both. I think originally it was lobster.
It's a seafood restaurant.
Exactly.
A seafood home.
There we go. Good seafood home. So yeah, you see that it is almost like watching like a Rube Goldberg machine or like dominoes going. You watch as this what looks like an old arcade that was like near the end of the pier that topples down, and then after that like a souvenir shop, and after that like a public restroom, and it keeps getting closer and closer and closer to where your crab shack is. And before you can see whether or not it's fully consumed with your 7, you are pulled out of it.
Shit.
So it is moving in your direction. Whether or not it is confirmed that you are completely in danger of losing your spot is sort of up to interpretation, really.
Okay. Well, I'm going to play it safe and wear Mark's huge jacket to school.
Cool.
And stuff like the divorce papers and the
you
photo.
get your folder that you sort of like, do like the back of the pants so that it doesn't like flop out. And
yeah, I'm like stuffed full of everything, including like the candlestick that I took from the party.
Awesome. So your pockets are just fucking full.
Yeah, I'm jingling.
Yeah, you run out of space. Like you have to like stick some shit like up your sleeves, and luckily he's got like one of like the inside pockets. But like you look heavily weighed down. I'm assuming you've also found a bag at some point. Yes,
I sure hope so.
You have a bag too. Like we're saying that you've got just a coat. You found a book bag at some point.
Perfect.
Like I'll
in the
give
lost
you
and
that.
found or something. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you stuff a few things into a bag and you kind of take them with you, just in cases.
Okay. Then I'm going to leave out the front door. And
awesome.
Is the machine like the demolition towards the beach?
Yeah, and so like I would say you're about like like where like the pier would meet the land. You're about halfway between that and like the end of the pier. Mm-hmm. They're at the far end, like right by the coast, like by the edge of the water. Okay. So it looks like they would be like working back towards land.
Okay,
if that makes sense.
So I'm gonna skirt around a couple buildings and look like I'm coming from the beach.
Okay.
And I'm just a curious little bystander. I don't know anything.
Awesome.
I'm going to go up to a crew.
Hey, how are you doing there?
Hi, 95.3, Isla Hart, news reporter. Can I ask what's happening right now? I didn't know that there was any construction scheduled for today.
Don't you just play today's hit music for the young and the restless?
I know. I'm pulling double duty. We are quite short-staffed, so my news reporter hat is on today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we're just clearing out all these old buildings to hope to revitalize the pier, bring back a little more mystique to the town here.
That's great. I love that we are trying to revitalize this town.
You've been talking about stuff like that, bringing a little more life back. Yeah.
Exactly. See, I'm glad that someone's listening. So when you say all...
Oh, yeah, we're completely clearing the pier out. It's, most of these buildings are condemned anyway, so it's like, we've been kind of putting this off for a while, but now we, sort of got a reason to get rid of them.
Right, of course. Could I ask who ordered this to be done?
Well, I don't think it quite, we don't really get orders from, like, the main source. We kind of, we're contractors, so the people just kind of, they contract our office, and then they send us out. So, I mean, if you wanted to really chase up the ladder pole, you could, I guess, give our offices a call. He takes out, like, a scrap of paper and just kind of writes, like, the name of, like, the contracting company and the like, a phone number and sort of hands it to you. There you go.
I'll put it in, like, my inside pocket. My other things.
Hope you get your hard hitting scoop there, okay?
Oh, you have been such a help. Just one more question for you. When is this supposed to be all gone?
Oh, well, it really, with the machinery on, it's an unsturdy, not an unsturdy surface, but like it's not a solid surface. We got to move a little bit slower. Like we can't just knock a whole building down on top of like a wooden structure because that would not go so great. So we got to kind of take our time with it. But yeah, no, probably within the next 2-3 days, we'll probably have most of the pier cleared out. Yeah.
I'm going to roll to keep my cool at that.
Oh, most definitely. Please do. Did you fail?
Yeah,
Is it?
It's a 6.
We love it.
Shit, you guys.
We love it.
My God.
Damn it.
We're so bad at rolling.
We have a theme, and we're sticking to it.
We do.
Which is failure at all times.
Consistent failure.
Listen, like that poll on Twitter about who was gonna fail, Avery won it, but everyone had votes. Like everyone got voted for.
Holy shit.
I was trying to break the stigma. I'm sorry.
Mariah, where are you at XP wise at this point?
I have 4.
You have 4, so you're on the cusp of an advancement. Where are you at? I know you had like 3 in one go there, Freddie.
Where am I? I am at 3 experience.
You had 3 experience. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
So it was literally 3 in a row, I think.
Kanan got their first advancement, I think, at the end of last game.
Yeah.
And Avery, you got yours a couple...
Game 1.
2 sessions ago, I think?
It sure felt like it. No, I got it the beginning of last game.
The beginning of last game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, y'all are like
that's
really,
right. I remember that now.
just really staying on par with each other. Oh man,
None of us can
it was
keep
like
our cool
in a hallway
ever.
that you leveled up.
It's because I stress leveled up.
Yeah,
Slightly buffer.
What's amazing? I don't think we've discussed this with the people at home, but folks, sort of detailed on like the rules of the game. A season of this game works like when someone hits their 5th advancement, the next game is the finale, is how this game works. We're going to get there so fast, you guys.
We need better dice.
This is gonna be a cliffhanger ending because there's no way we like resolve anything before someone reaches that point.
I'm just gonna have to really work my magic and see if we can tie loose threads up when we get towards the end.
Season 2, the rising action continues.
So that was a big fail from Isla, yes?
It wasn't big. It was a 6.
Okay, so it was a mild fail.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, I would say you kind of get the freak out eyes, and the construction workers are like, hey, you okay there?
Yeah, I just I have to write this article now so fast, and you barely gave me any time.
Whoa, we're just talking about construction. It's not like a murder or anything. It's fine.
It's my job, so it's important to me. Wait, murder?
Well, it's just like you're looking like all like surprised, like you saw a dead body or something. And just it's like, or like I stole your house from you or something.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And I run away while jingling.
Fast walk off the future.
Yeah.
Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
What you buying, stranger?
What are you selling?
There you go. And awesome, you all head off to school. Oh, fantastic. If no one has anything they're going to do sort of before that first bell, you all land in homeroom. I think we said that you're talking about Vietnam. Mix right continues where you left off the day before. But really, the whole school day is ahead of you. So what are people looking to do with their school day? At some point, I would like to find Cooper. You go to find Cooper. Okay. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Yeah, no, you track down. Cooper's in your homeroom. Are you doing it during homeroom, or are you trying to catch him at some other point? No, I think later in the day. So I'm happy if we come back to this. If we come back around to it. But I think sometime later, maybe lunch or after, I'm going to try and find Cooper. Does anyone want to do anything before we get towards lunchtime?
During homeroom, I'm gonna pass a note back to Kanan.
Awesome.
That just says, I know, right? That just says, we have phones. I could have texted. I passed a note anyway.
Awesome.
It's like the paper football, flick.
Exactly. Yeah.
That tracks though.
Behind
it's sort of
for Jason.
Yeah.
Hits you in the back of the head, Kanan. Because I believe that you sit behind Kanan. Yes.
Yeah, I sit up front.
Oh, sit behind. I knew that we were
you shoot it over Bridget Hutton, and it just kind of
boink
hits Kanan in the back of the head.
Is there something I can roll for that? Because I think that would be funny to mess up.
I mean, if you want to make a volatile roll, go for it.
You know what? I'm gonna
just volatile roll.
Why would you do
that? I want to see what happens.
It's to run away, but it's the paper. for the paper to run away.
You roll real high. Kanan, take 1 damage. It's a very sharp paper cut.
Hey, you want to know something funny?
Did you fail?
I did.
Holy shit.
I rolled a 6. I have +2 volatile. I rolled a 4.
Wow. All right, so you flick this. I think you overdo it. And I think it goes, it hits the floor right in front of McWright's desk and sort of slides underneath. And they turn around and they walk over and they pick it up. Did you write like a to Kanan or anything on it?
I did not. I just wrote. I looked some stuff up. Let me know when you want to hear it.
Awesome. So they McWright opens the note up. I looked some things up. Let me know if you want to hear about it.
Yeah, for the book report, I've been doing a lot of research. This note is to you, actually.
This is history. What book did I ask you to write a report about?
The history textbook.
That's just called homework.
And I did it.
Did you?
I just nod. I have not done it, but I do nod at them.
They just kind of sit there.
I was interested in
crumple it up. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Don't let it happen again. And they sort of put it into like a recycle, like a paper bin, and just kind of continue back to what they were doing. Everyone in the class is sort of giving you that look of like, what the fuck are you doing, Jason?
Kanan is head down on their desk, hands behind their head, just like already 5 seconds after the bell rings, it's just like, I actually should have stayed home.
I knew I should have stayed home today.
Once McWright turns back around and starts going back on the board, if people are still looking at me, I'm just gonna pull out my phone and hold up for a second. I'm just like, this will be easier. And then I will just text Kanan an identical message.
Leo Windsor, who's sitting next to you, goes, yeah, maybe just do that next time.
I thought it would be fine, okay?
Okay.
Fine. Can you help me with the history homework later?
Who, me? Says Leo.
Never mind. Just, it's okay.
I can't, if you need help, I can help you. I'm very confused.
I feel I've set a precedent for myself now that I'm not prepared to follow up on, so
okay, have a good one, Jason.
Yeah, you too.
They just sort
as we turn back forward because we're still sitting next to each other.
Yep. Amazing.
We're doing great.
It's so good. Anything else happening before the lunchtime?
Kanan at some point would want to find I don't remember who it was. I remember that Kai was the one that got hit. But I want to find
one that did the hitting?
Yeah, I want to find them.
Let's call them volleyball player number 12.
I have my name chart. We could.
Oh yeah, actually, I've got new art. So yeah, give me a moment.
Yeah, I'd like to find my good friend volleyball player number 12.
Let's flesh out this person, shall we?
Oh yeah,
an extra.
I've got the perfect person.
You can tell because their hair isn't a wacky color.
Okay,
brunettes.
I've got the art. So yes, volleyball player number 12 is just a kid, kind of just kind of has a shitty face, just kind of looks like.
You're gonna make this hard for me, huh?
Like they're up to shit. Kind of got that Beaver style black hair, and it just
is that a Union Jack T-shirt?
I think it's the Union Jack T-shirt underneath it. He's British now.
Is he, or is he just wearing?
What are you doing on this fine Tuesday?
Nicole, will you bust out your name generator?
I have it right now, so just
awesome.
Give me some numbers.
So yeah, some background, folks. We've done this with a lot of our Monster Hearts campaigns. Nicole has a very fantastic table she made that's first names and last names, and we just roll on a table, and it's very good.
I think his number
was 12.
Yeah, it has to be 12.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. First name has to be 12. Yeah.
Oh, it's good. Oh, Sebastian.
Oh, Sebastian.
He
goes by
Sebastian.
Goes by Bash.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Bash. That's very
perfect.
good. And last perfect. Name. Let's go. Why don't we say 79?
79. Stack.
I was gonna go Stan.
Bash Stack.
Bash Stack. Oh,
I feel like Marcus has to roll to keep their
sure
cool.
move.
Yo, this kid's a bad boy.
Oh no, am I attracted to that?
Description, no.
Oh no, he's hot.
Yeah, what pronouns are we thinking for Bash Stack?
I feel a solid he, him.
Yeah.
Solid he, him? Okay. Oh. Yeah, they're on the men's volleyball team, so he, him, bashed Kai in the face.
And I feel like that dude would be a shit about it too.
Volleyball.
For sure.
Well, yeah,
Like that's
where
the
things
dude that
ended
at
up,
this
it
point,
didn't end up well because he definitely was like after you started screaming, he also started screaming. So yeah, it's not great. And with the volleyball,
that's the dude that's on Twitter that's like pronouns in bio.
Yeah, fucking Bash.
We hate Bash.
Awesome. So yeah, we got Bash. So you go and you find Bash Stack.
I regret this.
Awesome. So yeah, you catch him like in by like a locker, sort of doing like that shitty shitty kid post up, like back against the locker, like the 1 foot up, arms crossed sort of thing.
I just walk up to him and just like, hey Bash.
Yeah, what's going on?
Look, man, about yesterday, that wasn't cool to me.
When you almost bit my head off.
Yeah, no, I just want to apologize. I'm sorry. That's not me. That's not who I want to be. I flew off the handle, and it's not cool. I'm sorry, man.
I feel a little disarmed at the moment, honestly.
That's not my intention. I wasn't
I
cool.
thought you were gonna like come and start something again, but then you didn't. Kind of like caught me off guard.
No, I don't want to start stuff. I want to be cool, man. So I hope we're cool. I hope there's no bad blood.
No, we're
I'm
good,
sorry.
Man. Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, now look, like Tucker talked to me. It's like, yeah, I need to control my shots a little bit. So
cool, man. Well, if you want extra help during practice, I could always use some extra practice at practice myself. So if you want to practice at practice, we can, practice.
Tight. Yeah.
Tight like a tiger.
Yeah. Like, tight like a tiger, man. And he sort of like grabs your hand and like pulls you into like the bro hug sort of thing.
Kanan is trying so hard to be a cool kid, and it's just not.
Yeah, it's roll to keep you cool. Why not?
God, I knew you were gonna say it. Ha ha.
If you ever say Kanan's trying to seem cool, I'm going to make you roll to keep you cool.
Yeah. What do I roll that with again?
It's cold.
Cold. Yeah.
You're gonna pass one of these days.
Fail.
Holy cow!
I have a minus to cold, man. I got a 5.
That is 3 out of 4 players.
Oh, no. I'm looking at my previous cold roll from last game. I rolled a 3.
Oh man, awesome.
Oh, we're doing great.
I think has everyone failed one so far?
Not me, not yet.
No,
but
I mean, give it time.
What's cooler than being cool?
Yeah, honestly, just
we have a scene with you coming up. You'll fail fine.
That'd be great. Awesome. So yeah, you sit there and you're like, yeah. Your hand kind of goes like like wet salmon, and he just kind of sits there and it's like tossing your limp noodle of an arm around. Yeah, you have a good one, man.
I like see his Union Jack shirt.
Just,
I'm like
leaves.
yeah, long live the Queen, dude. Okay, bye.
What? Okay.
I think like as you exit the locker room, like Jason is like next to the door, doing the same like shitty kid like posted up against the wall.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna like put my hand on your shoulder and just give you like a little shake, and then head off with you.
Kanan just like shakes their head no.
Oh, it's very good. Fantastic. So yeah, let's say we get towards lunchtime of the day. Avery, you find Cooper. Cooper's just kind of like living his best life by himself, just like noshing on oh goodness, what was it? Cosmic Pizza? Is that what it was? The thing? The little round pizza?
I don't know.
No? Oh, we had them square joints in our school.
Oh, yeah, the square joints?
Same.
Yeah, he's eating a little individual pizza by himself, just kind of noshing. Just like seems to be having a merry good time.
I'll sit down kind of in front of him.
Oh,
Hey, Cooper. We haven't talked since the party. I guess I just wanted to check in and see how you were.
Oh, I'm doing great. Yeah, no, the pointy hickey is still there, but it'll be fine.
So you remember what happened then?
No, it was, we just said it was a hickey, right? What happened? What? Yeah, pointy hickey.
Cooper, what exactly do you remember of your encounter with Elsie that night?
Oh, it was wild.
Okay,
yeah,
maybe not exactly. Don't tell me exactly. Like, I guess.
Oh, I was ready. Like, I'm sex positive. I don't have any qualms talking. Like, I'm an open book. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. So let's keep it. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I guess I'm just a little confused here because it seemed. I mean, you were literally bleeding when I found you.
Oh yeah, no, I literally hurt myself probably every day, so
okay,
not on purpose.
No,
just
I know. So you
just kind of go too hard, you know what I mean?
So you're okay then? You're not.
I'm great. I'm here. I got my pizza. I've got like 35 cents. I'm gonna go get an ice cream sandwich after this, and it's gonna be fucking tops.
Okay.
Why? Do I not look? Is there something? Is there something on my face? And he just kind of starts like touching his face.
No,
a bunch.
Cooper. I guess just when you find somebody bleeding at a party, you don't necessarily expect them to just be completely okay next time you see them.
I mean, like, yeah, I was a little sleepy on like Saturday, but like, I mean, also like I kind of stayed up until like 5. Well, it's like Left 4 Dead 2 is coming out in a couple months, so it's like I was like playing through the first one. So
you are completely fine?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You seem surprised by that.
Not surprised. I'm happy. I'm glad that you're okay. I was worried about you.
You know, you're a nice lady.
Thank you, Cooper. That's what I hope they put on my tombstone one day. Avery Carlisle. Nice.
She's
lady.
a nice lady.
Yeah.
I'll see to it.
Okay, Cooper.
That was a weird sentence.
It was. I'm gonna leave now.
It sounded like a threat.
Smooth.
Also, so yeah, you leave Cooper. He goes right back to pizza-ing.
I'm definitely going to find Elsie before the end of the day.
Notably, Elsie is not in school today.
Of course not. They knew that I was looking for them right now, and I just made that choice, but they knew.
Could be. Who knows? But yeah, they are not in school today.
Okay.
But awesome.
Were they here yesterday, too? I guess I know.
Yeah, they were in school yesterday.
They were.
Yes,
Ooh,
they were
I'm
around
gazing.
yesterday.
No, that's weird. I'm gazing.
Cool. Okay.
Oh,
Wherefore out
Fail the
thou,
roll.
Elsie. 11, baby. That is a success.
Awesome.
That's not the way the game works.
Do you do this in the cafeteria or?
Oh, that's a really good point. I do, but I'll throw on a pair of sunglasses that I have, because the only like outward change is my eyes. So yeah, I'll just, I think as I'm walking out of, because I don't sit in the lunchroom, I sit in my office. So I think as I'm walking out, I'll throw on some sunglasses and gaze.
Yeah, you look really cool walking out of the cafeteria. You sort of throw your shades on.
Yeah.
And you rolled an 11, you said.
I did.
Full success. Joyous. So yeah, your eyes underneath your sunglasses go black, all bird-like. More like your pupils sort of do like overtake your irises and kind of keep going a bit. And your vision sort of comes out of you and goes up, almost piercing through the ceiling of the building out into the sky, flapping over the town. And you come across a very cramped looking, like a double wide, where inside you see Elsie, who is it seems to be nursing two adults that look like, that resemble them, that both appear to be very ill. laying down blankets, sort of a cloth over the head, and they don't seem to be up to anything nefarious. They just seem to be taking care of two very sick-looking individuals.
Noted. Okay. Interesting. I think, I'll go to my office, as I do at lunch. And by my office, I mean my broom closet. And so what I do is when I get back to my office, I text Elsie and I say, "Are you okay?" ?
It takes a couple of minutes to get a response, but when you do, it says, "I'm fine, but when I said I needed some friendly advice, I really need some friendly advice."
I'll text back and say, "I'm listening."
You get a respond, can't type it all out, "Can you come by?" And there is an address.
Ooh. Does Avery want to go to a vampire den? That's a really great question. Avery texts back, "See you later." And luckily, can't tell how apprehensive she is through text message.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of These Silent Secrets. If you like what you heard and you want to support the show, there's a few ways that you can do that. First and foremost, you can like, review, subscribe to us on whatever podcatcher would let you. Any kind words go a long way to boosting our show, and we greatly appreciate it. Another very easy way is to tell a friend about us. The more friends you tell about the show, the more people we have to make a West Side Story-esque gang of street toughs that will battle against other podcasts' gang of street toughs for podcast supremacy. If you want to donate to us financially, you can do so at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia. Your subscription there gives you access to a private Discord server where you can talk to me, the rest of our cast, as well as the rest of the cast members from all the shows on Ghostlight Media. And while you're at it, check out all those other shows on Ghostlight Media. They're all fantastic. I love the people who make them dearly, so go check them out. If you want to check us out on social media, you can do so at TheSilentSecrets.com, on Twitter at SilentSecretPod, or on TikTok at TheSilentSecrets. Lastly, you can check all us out on social media. You can find Nicole at NicoleVoice, Marcus at MarcusRVO, Mariah at _Mariah Clawson, Freddie at Freddie_PowPow, and myself at That Guy Zach Robb. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode. But until then, may your secrets stay hidden, and may we all sit on a chaise lounge in a furred robe or faux furred robe and drink a cocktail at 7 in the morning. Goodbye.